Hey guys, today we are going to see about load balancer, sticky session and cross zone load balancer. So here you can see I have demo ALB and it has the target group, specific target group, and in that target group I have added two EC2 instance. Okay, if you click this target group, here you can see I have two healthy EC2 instances. Okay, and if I go to load balancer and take this DNS name and hit this, I should be able to access both of the instance with the load balancer. So if I access this again and again, okay, so instance IP is changing, which means load balancer is working fine with the attached target group of those EC2 instance. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to enable sticky session. So what is sticky session? It is used to stick with the same EC2 instance, like, okay, so so that you need to be configured in target group. Okay, so here we have this demo target group, right? Here you need to click attributes and click edit. So scroll down, yeah, here you can see stickiness. So this allow the user to bind to this same target or EC2 instance or whatever the target group has. Okay, so this will create a cookie, like there are two types of cookie. Okay, one is load balancer generated cookie and application based cookie. So load balancer generated cookie means load balancer will generate a cookie. Okay, based on that cookie user will be bind to the target group. Okay, so it is AWS ALB, the name of the cookie name, and application based cookie. So application based cookie is also same, you need to provide a duration, but here you need to provide your custom cookie name, like you must have configured your application to have a cookie. So based on that cookie, both cookie needs to be matched, like whatever the custom cookie you're here providing and application cookie available in the application, both should be matched, and that will be the cookie for the user. Okay, so here we are going to do hands-on with load balancer generated cookie. So I'm going to choose this and keep it 1 day, so you can put duration from 1 second to 7 days. Okay, so and save changes. Okay, now I have enabled the stickiness on this target group. Since this target group is HTTP protocol, this will be can be used only with the application load balancer. Okay, so if I refresh this, okay, first time it is changing the instance, and now if you can see, it is sticking with the same EC2 instance, which means stickiness is enabled and there is a cookie that is available in the load balancer. Okay, that is set to expire on 1 day. So if you inspect this page, network, you can inspect in any browser. Currently I'm inspecting in Chrome. So if you refresh this, you should get the path and in cookies. So if you click this cookies, you should be able to see this cookie related details. Okay, so here you can see AWS ALB and the value of the cookie. So this is request cookie and this is response cookie. So request cookie and response cookie, it will check the AWS ALB cookie. If those are matched, it will send the user traffic to the same EC2 instance. It will have a expiry date as well. Okay, so I can show it in Firefox as well. Yeah, now I have opened the Firefox browser and I will paste that DNS name in this browser. And if I inspect this, click network and refresh the page, and if we click this and click cookies, yeah, here you can see AWS AAB and value, right? So this expire is different from the duration we set it in a load balancer. This is client side expiration time. Okay, so don't consider this, but the expiration will be set it in the load balancer. Okay, so the load balancer will check this AWS ELB cookie. Okay, now we are going to see about cross zone load balancing. So first of all, we need to know what is cross zone load balancing. So if you check this AWS documentation, I will add this link in the description. Here you can see it explains about cross zone load balancing. So from this diagram itself you can understand this is if cross zone load balancing is enabled, each of the 10 targets receives 10% of the traffic. This is because each load balancer node can route its 50% of the client traffic to all 10 targets. Okay, so which means if you enable cross load balancing, and if you have two availability zones and one availability zone has 8 instances and other has 2 instances, so load balancer will route the traffic based on the client availability, like, or client capacity. So here you can see this 8 instance has been received 10 percentage, total 80 percentage of the traffic, and these two instance received 20 percentage of the traffic. Okay, that is the benefits of cross zone load balancing enabled. And if cross zone load balancing is disabled, each of the two targets in availability zones A receive 25 percentage. Okay, like it only works on load balancer level load balancing. See, these availability zones get 25 percentage of traffic, but these instances only get 6.25 percentage each. Okay, so which means this availability zone EC2s are load heavy, but this is not, right? This is underutilized, this is overutilized. Okay, so this is the benefit of cross load balancing. You can enable it in load balancer attributes. Okay, if you scroll right, click attributes and click edit. So in application load balancer, by default cross load balancer is enabled, so we don't need to enable. Okay, by default it is enabled, but in network load balancer and gateway load balancer it is available, but you need to enable from your side. Okay, thank you, that's it from today's session.